Let's go to work. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
It feels like game week at the UC Health Training Center, and that is because we are only 2 days away until that first preseason game. Welcome into the UC Health Training Center, everybody. I'm Matt Boyer, joined by Phil Milani. Steve Atwater and Andrew Mason will be along shortly, but this is the Broncos training camp daily. And Phil, we heard from both quarterbacks today. This is a big week for those guys because, as Vance Joseph has said, the evaluation process takes on a different tone with that first preseason game.
Yeah, I think that things ramp up a little bit heading into this first preseason game. We've seen the quarterbacks go up and down. We saw the scrimmage last Saturday. Now it's, let's see how these guys do against a different team. And talking to Trevor Siemian, or in his press conference after practice today, he said about a week ago or so, he got a bigger picture of what Mike McCoy is trying to do with this offense. And since then, he's felt more comfortable. And we all know how athletic Paxton Lynch is. And I think that Paxton Lynch might be the kind of quarterback that in a very structured setting like a scrimmage or in a practice, maybe he doesn't get to show all of his tools. Come game time, suddenly he can move around the pocket. He can make plays happen. He can find the deeper throw. That's where his talents will really be on display. So a lot of pressure and a lot riding on this first preseason game for those quarterbacks. It's
been business as usual for both Trevor and Paxton this week, but Thursday will be a big moment in the evaluation process.
I just look at it as I'm glad we're not playing our guys, so it'll be good to play against a different group, and hopefully, both Paxton and I can find a little rhythm. It'll be nice to, play that long, I guess.
I've always expected the games to, kind of be the opportunity to show what you learned out here at practice, but also I think it'll be good for our group as a whole, the offense, to kind of go out there and go up against somebody other than our defense that we've been going up against every day. So I think everybody's excited about it and ready to grow.
So the quarterbacks, Phil, expected to play about a quarter and a half. So Trevor Siemian, Paxton Lynch, we're used to seeing them in that role. The coordinators, though, Joe Woods and Brock Levo, this is their first time in that role.
Yeah, we know what Mike McCoy can do. He's been calling offensive plays in this league for a long time. Did it as a head coach in San Diego. But for Joe Woods, it's the first time that he's been in this defensive coordinator role. He'll be calling the plays, but he saw Wade Phillips do it the past 2 years, and this defense isn't going to be that much different from that defense. So I think Joe is going to be good. We caught up with him just off to the side after practice. He said that he'll be ready to go. Brock Levo, you don't really call plays on special teams necessarily, but I know that he's going to have so much energy on the sideline. It'll just be really interesting to see this whole group on the sideline for the first time.
Brock Levo, is there anybody with more energy out there ready for a game any given day?
No, I mean, today he was talking about Von Miller returning punts, and just he thought that he was a great dancer. I mean, Brock always brings that at the podium.
It might be a preseason game, but this game in Chicago will be great experience for the entire coaching staff.
It's going to be great for everybody on our team, especially since we're talking about the offense right now, to see the guys go out and execute against a different team and just see how we play and how we adjust, and not just the players but the coaches, how we interact on the sidelines, the adjustments we might make at halftime. But I think we're all really excited as an organization for the first time to go out there as a team this year and see what we're all about.
The biggest thing we want to do is get them to game day and see what happens between the white lines. We're in full pass, so it's real now. So Thursday's going to be a big day.
In the preseason, you tend to err on being aggressive because you want to know what you got. You don't want to kick touchbacks all day because then you don't get to evaluate your cover teams, and you don't want to take touchbacks all day because then you don't get to evaluate guys on the other side of the ball. So we'd like to err on being aggressive.
Another guy in a new role, Phil, head coach Vance Joseph. He seems pretty comfortable, though, pretty self-assured for this upcoming game Thursday.
Yeah, I think that the players really love Vance Joseph. You talk to them, they all talk about his leadership and how much of a connection they have with their head coach. But it's always interesting once you see them on the sideline, how they manage the game. Do they go for it on fourth down? Do they call timeout? All of those things that come along with being a head coach. We're going to get our first chance to see VJ on the sideline, and that's sense. But yeah, he seems like he's done a great job coming in here, establishing his culture, showing the leadership. We've seen all the signs around the building, all the T-shirts. We know that he's ready for this role, and it's just going to be great to see him on the sideline and see just what's a game day like with him.
A lot of head coaches might play down the importance of that first preseason game, but head coach Vance Joseph knows it's an important day.
For myself, yes, but just to see our team and to see our young kids play and to see the quarterbacks play, it's a huge game for a lot of people on this football team, including myself.
So head coach Vance Joseph is going to be looking forward to this day. Another group looking forward to Thursday, the rookies. This is going to be their big moment because they're going to play a lot.
Yeah, and you want to see how they are in a game time situation. Certain guys who played at big schools, they're comfortable when the big lights come on. It's a big game. A guy like DeMarcus Walker played at Florida State. Isaiah McKenzie at Georgia, those SEC-type atmospheres. They're probably going to be able to handle the pressure. But a guy like Carlos Henderson, you're interested. Hey, it's coming out of Louisiana Tech. Hey, now you're in the NFL now, and when you put that jersey on, when you walk out for pregame, it hits you, hey, you're in the NFL now, so preseason or not, it's good to see them in that type of situation.
They've played in bowl games, they've played in championship games, but you can bet some of these rookies will have butterflies come Thursday night.
I'm really excited. I'm ready to get out there and, compete, and make plays and help my team win, as much as I can.
I might. Right now I'm not, but I'm pretty sure, that nervousness start coming in Thursday. I get excited just to play football, period. So, it's my job. It's what I love to do. So I get excited no matter what.
Back now with our own Broncos insider, Steve Atwater. And Steve, we just saw the rookie group there. When you look at that group, though, this first preseason game, what are the goals? Because they're going to get to play a lot.
Yeah, they're going to get to play quite a bit. And I think for each one of the rookies, it's going to be important for them to go out and show their coaches that they've been in the playbook, they know exactly what to do, and then prove to their teammates that they can play full speed at this level.
You have not been afraid to put a rookie on Atwater's A-list, of course, all throughout training camp, the best players from that day's practice. And today, though, a veteran presence. That's where we're going on the offensive side.
Yes, on the offensive side for Atwater's A-list today, we have A.J. Derby. He's a tight end out of the University of Arkansas. Go Hogs!
There it is.
Yes. Today in practice, A.J. had 2 beautiful touchdown catches, and also he's been a factor in both the run and the pass, and really looking for big things from A.J. this year.
I like the alma mater shout-out. Got to have that. Got to have that.
Exactly.
On the defensive side, though, a veteran presence again, but a new face to the Broncos roster.
Yeah, we got a new guy, Zach Kerr. He's a defensive end. He's in his 4th year. Previous 3 years were played with the Indianapolis Colts. Zach is a guy who's a really stout guy, and if you see him, he's not a super tall guy, but he's really wide, and he takes up a lot of space on that defensive line. I was watching some of the pass rush drills, and he pushed the offensive guy deep into the backfield, and that'll be a big factor for us in helping collapse the pockets of the offensives that we go against.
Even though he is a veteran guy, there are still some adjustments that Zach Kerr needs to make when he is with a new team on his first road trip.
The whole experience takes some getting used to, from the bottom up, from what time teams like to start, what time teams like to practice, to what you want to wear, and, things like that. So it's always a little different when you do anything with a new team. I'm more so focused on reading my keys, playing good technique, and coming away with the win than anything else. I mean, I guess I kind of deal with all these emotions after we finished the ball game. But right now I'm just trying to focus on reading my keys, making plays, playing with good technique, and helping the team win. You know what I'm saying? And everything else will take care of itself after that.
To hear more from Steve this week, he'll be on the radio all week long on Broncos Blitz. That is 1 to 3 p.m. on Orange and Blue 760. That's 760 a.m. on your radio dial or the iHeart Radio app. From one Broncos insider to the next, we bring on our own Andrew Mason. And Mace, we've been talking position battles all camp long. This Chicago game is going to take on kind of a different feel for the running back battle because we're not going to see as much of some of these guys as maybe we would in a regular season game.
Yeah, you probably won't see Jamal Charles, for instance, at all, although he had a pretty long run on Tuesday in practice. They're continuing to work him up to speed, but you'll see some of C.J. Anderson, and he's had a good training camp to this point. And as Paxton Lynch pointed out, he's another quarterback out there, basically. Remember, he knows this offense better than almost anybody else because he was in an iteration of it under Adam Gase, so he understands the scheme very well. Then, of course, you have the rookie D'Angelo Henderson, who's had a very strong camp, runs effectively. I love the way he lowers his shoulder when he gets through the hole. He attacks the hole when it's there. A very fundamentally sound running back, too. Another thing I see when he gets to the hole, when a defender comes up, you see him kind of take that football, puts it up closer to his body. So a very technically sound running back. Stephen Ridley, kind of the wild card in this picture. The Broncos bring him in early in camp when they need another running back to take up some carries, but boy, he's looked very effective. He has run hard. He's run desperate. He's running like a guy who knows this could be his last NFL shot, and it very may well be his last NFL shot, but I think now he's parlayed that into a chance to play somewhere in this league, maybe even in Denver. Certainly, he's doing very well. He looks like he's good enough to stick on this roster. Now, it's just a question of whether there's a spot. Juwan Thompson, he's also had a very good camp, a veteran who just always seems to find a way to stick around one way or another. He was a fullback last year, now looking at him as a tailback, and he's making plays. Just the quality of guys in that room right now, Matt, it's very strong. They're all making plays. It's going to be really interesting to see how the carries are dispersed on Thursday night and who is most effective.
The man to my left, always ready to play, whether it's preseason or regular season. Mace, we appreciate your time. To hear more from Mace, Mace is going to be on the road. Be sure to tune into Orange and Blue Radio. However, his normal slot, Friday, 3 to 7 p.m., he's going to have a full recap on Orange and Blue Radio 760 a.m. or the iHeart Radio app. Back now with Phil Milani. Phil, this time tomorrow, we're going to be in Chicago, the Windy City. What are you looking forward to most about that road trip, and what do you think that we have to look forward to as far as the game is concerned?
I think there's a few things. One, obviously, the competitions. You want to see how they get into a flow and get into a rhythm during the game, going a quarter and a half each with the starting quarterbacks. It'll be interesting just to see if you have a bad drive, how they bounce back. If they have a good drive, do they follow that up with another good drive? Want to see those types of things. And then just with head coach Vance Joseph being his first road trip out, each coach likes to do a road trip differently. The pregame preparation, all of that stuff. Interesting to see how he likes to do all of those things. You get a better sense of his personality that way. And then on top of everything else, come out of there healthy.
Absolutely. Health, the most important thing, especially when it comes to the preseason. We hope to make it back out of that first preseason game healthy. You never know with that food.
That'd be too tough.
That food, weighing you down, right? The deep dish pizza. You never know. But we will be back on Saturday. The final open practice to the public Saturday. That is August the 12th. We will have that Broncos training camp daily in that 7 o'clock hour, as we always do. But for now, for Phil Milani, Andrew Mason, Steve Atwater, I'm Matt Boyer. Thank you so much for joining us. We leave you now with the best of Mic'd Up with head coach Vance Joseph.
Like that? Like that?
Kind of like a higher release point.
Higher release point? I'm 5'11" at max. So that's all you're gonna get, bud. We got tunes, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love tunes. Let's go. Small picture focus. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Broncos Day. Let's go. Let's get better today. Let's not waste a day. Come on, T. Let's go. Let's go, Garrett. Let's not waste a day. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go 2-5. Let's get it. Here we go. Tunes, tunes, tune. Let's go. On the hop, on the hop, on the hop. There you go. That's real. That's real, Corey. That's real. As soon as 3 clears, you're thinking push through. Period. Yep. He did it. Oh, that steak. Oh, God. You had him there. Very nice, boy. Very nice. Great patience, Khalif. Good finish, CJ. Everybody finishing, backs. Everybody finishing. Nice job, Pecco. Nice job. Let him run. That's it, 4. That's it. That's it. That's it, huh? Better finish. Good. Good job. Good, good, good. I'm excited about Thursday, man. See how our young kids play, you know? Because you're never sure. You're never sure with a non-controlled environment. nerves, toughness, fatigue, all those things gonna make a difference.
Let's go on the move. Nobody walking. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nobody walking. To the sideline. Get to the sideline. Nice job, boy. Nice job staying square. Come on, next play. Let's go. Get back in there. Let's go. Win every down. Win every down. Let's go. 3rd and 5 to start. Trust the guy. It's third and 5. Get on him. Come on. Punch this ball in. Punch this ball in. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bounce it. You in the corner. That's it. That's all you want right there. You want the corner. That's all you want. You want the corner. Vaughn texted me over the summer. He goes, Coach, who's the music for? You guys or us? I go, you guys. That's it. Get your playlist. Go see Flip, and it's on. Punt, 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 backed up. Everybody sprinting. Let's go. Everybody jogging. There you go. Roll it. Roll the next group. Next group, next group. Jog it in, please. Yeah. Spin it. First down. Start it over. First down. Get out of the huddle. Get to the line. Move, move, move. Bye, snap the ball. That's the key. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Right there, right there. Timeout, timeout, timeout. Timeout, timeout. Oh, nice job. Fall down. That's game. That's it. That's it. Back it up. Hey, man, awesome work day. Okay? That's a camp day. That counts.